Yo, what is up, guys? We are playing some 2K today, and I'm doing some. I've been having some troubles getting like fair matchups because I have a good team right here. Right here we have a pink diamond, like 6 diamonds out here, and a bunch of amethysts. So it's a really good team. But we're gonna match with pink diamond, all pink diamond teams, man. We can't handle that. So I'm looking to do some matchup cheese right here. Look at this. You have bronze players, and then we have 5 good players. Not necessarily the best players I have, but they are the cheesiest players I have. And then we got Leonard. But the trick that I did was in coaching, I actually raised the minutes up for all my bronze players. So that what happened was the overall of my team would go down because all my good players had minutes of 0. And what happened was put all put the substitutions on manual so that our good players will pretty much still play the whole game. So I want to show you my methods. I'm getting tired of losing in this game, I know, but this is matchup cheese right here, and I'm hoping that we can get put against maybe like an Emerald team or some really bad player that we could just make quit before the end of the first half or something. I don't really know. I haven't really tried this. And there we go. Right now, he sees an all bronze team, and I see a pretty trash team. But watch this. Right before his eyes, I'm gonna make my switches. Comes in, Harden, um, Hard King, Randall, and of course my man Mark Eden. Now it goes from 80s playing 60s to like 90s playing 80s. So I'm happy with this matchup. The problem with this is you don't really have a bench, but I'm hoping that by the time my players actually start to get tired, we'll be up by a lot. We'll have actually 6. We're gonna have a 6-man rotation. Kawhi Leonard. He's kind of like a flex. Want to have like a flex player, kind of like small forward, something like that could just fill in where it's needed, or in the rare case players does get injured. It's very rare, but it does happen. We will have a player that's not a bronze to fill in. So we go with the tip, and we off. And right off the bat, there's a nice easy shot for James Harden. That's probably like, what did I get myself into right now? How am I playing this good of a team? He's going. Okay. I can see already this guy's really bad. I mean, he's starting an Emerald. And there we go. He got a basket. So when you do get to like later in the like close to halftime or something, like and it's still pretty close, you're gonna want to you call a lot of timeouts. You might even want to put in a bronze player or two, depending on how serious the situation is. But it's all you gotta just test it out, man. And the first quarter's got to be the one where you just take control. I'm actually going pretty slow this quarter. Usually I'm a lot more aggressive, but really want to go all out in the first quarter, and then just kind of play it from there. Play it calmly. Try to stir as much energy as you want, unless you're up by a lot. And like I said, if you're up by a lot, you can do whatever. You can play with tire players. You can play with bronze players. It doesn't even matter because you basically won. Like what I was saying before is you don't necessarily need the best players. Like my best player is Allen Iverson, but you want the cheesiest players. Allen Iverson's a good player, and he starts at the point guard on my main team, but not really cheesy. He's short, can't really defend. Petry's, in my opinion, a better shooter, and he's better at defending. The big thing is height in this case. Iverson's on the short side at 6'2", maybe. Petry's probably 6'5". So, I don't mind. We got Bernard King open for a three. Got him for meeting domination. His fantasy domination. And we'll drive all the way with him. We're up by 7. I think we could try to have it a 50. I can't see the clock with the stream on, so honestly, I have no idea what the time is. I know it's kind of dumb. And Mark Eaton, he's probably the 4th best center I have, but he's tall. He gets every board. He could just posterize anyone. Guy's obviously not that bad. He could be using a similar strategy to play tougher opponents. Taking that extra pass. That's a 3. Here we go. 8-point game. No idea how much time we have. Good. And there. 10-point game right now. Harden wide open. See, I'm winning now by 12 points. And give me that steal then. Oh. Julius Randle, I think. End of the quarter right there. We are up by 12, and our players are yet to get tired. Might as well, yeah, we'll put in our Kawhi Leonard a little later. I haven't seen any Gatorade yet, so that's a good sign. Okay, so and now we're playing really well. I mean, he has my new bowl, but where you jumping? Woo! Got him. So as you can see, 18-point game. Now I'm basically just waiting for a rage quit at this point. I assume once we get to like 20 or so, a little rage quit. Like, yeah, I guess if my players get tired, you may. Oh, I don't know if you just saw that. I clicked out of it really quickly, but it said your opponent just left the match. So you got the dub, and well, I've only been streaming for 11 minutes, so I can only assume that it took me about 8-9 minutes to get that dub. And if every game was like that, you could go 12-0 in like 2 hours or something. Obviously, every game's not going to be like that, but I experienced losses. That's a dub right there. Because it was so quick, I'm going to play another one. Same team, same strategy. Go. Um, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that if you win a few, 2K may catch on. Well, not catch on, but they'll see that you're winning. They'll give you like a good team. And like I used this strategy once before for 3 games. I won 2 games easily. And in the third game, played against a really good team. Got beat hard. For next game, it's a little bit better. Definitely a little bit better. But it's still an Amethyst Ruby team. We got Diamonds and Amethyst. We started. You bring all our bench to the starters. Let's go. Here's Ray Allen. That's a nice card. Stockton. Started for a while for me. Ball maybe. Alright, let's get it. The dub. And he won the tip. Amethyst on Amethyst. There's a steal. Alright. 2-0. Let's get to work. Come on, make a layup. Oh yeah, he could shoot, man. One thing you really don't want to be is losing. One thing to be up by only a little, but it's another thing to actually be losing. I'll bring it to like a 5-point game. We need to get our heads in the game right here. Oh, no joking around. This is real. Green bean. Geez, what am I doing? Oh, I stepped out of bounds. Wants to get post up. Go. Where are you going? Where are you trying to go, man? There you go. All the way. And we have the lead. Not just going to keep it a close game, though. We're going to pull away. I have no idea how much time is left. How do you make that? John Stockton's a good card. I used it for a while. Love something so satisfying about getting those green releases. Let's run that fast break. Giving him Eden, bang, bang. 3-point game. This guy's definitely a little bit better than the last guy. Last guy we were beating about like 16. This guy great now, but definitely pull away from him. However much time we have left. Hey Williams, I see that card a lot. Where she has Porzingis. Free agent Porzingis. That out of here, my dude. Oh no, I didn't mean to pass it to him. Did not mean to freaking pass it to him. Cut. Alright. 5-point game. Oh, who's supposed to be guarding him, man? Why you reaching, boy? So many shots are messing up. It's actually a 1-point game. That's a bad pass. Oh man. I'm messing up my own strategy. Here we go. I have no idea. Probably like 1 minute left. Get out of here. Here we go. End of quarter. Got the slam. So 3-point game at the end of the first. Definitely not great. I would have liked it to be at least 10, but work from it. Really work from it. Ooh, ooh. Get it in. And one. All right, I'm actually getting worried because my players are going to be getting tired soon. There's a green. High game. Yeah, if I had a bench, I wouldn't be as concerned, but I don't have a bench. Here we go. I would say we have to, 2 minutes left of the quarter before we start having to deal with energy problems. All the way. Okay, point game. Why would he pass that? He had a shot. Is that a bronze player? That's a bronze player, man. What are you doing with a bronze player? Is that a bronze player? I don't even know, man. I don't even see bronzes anymore. Just take it all the way. Come on. I hate right out. How does that go in? He's a bucket. I'm telling you, he's a bucket. So he called timeout, which is good for us because we could use his. We need to save our timeouts, honestly, for the second half. But he could waste his timeouts. And our energy is very low in the 60s. I I know we have that one Kawhi Leonard sub, but here's the thing. I don't want to bring him in till the second, like halfway through the third quarter. But all the players are like dead tired. You bring in Kawhi Leonard now, still use the other players, so they're just gonna like get wiped out. Kawhi Leonard coming in the third when all the players are like, when all the players are like deadly tired, and bringing in Kawhi Leonard then is just he dominates only Kawhi for about 3 minutes, and then hopefully you have some more energy from the other players. You use the player that you bring off the bench for Kawhi. Young. So I don't know what that move was. Scared me for a second, but we got it. Oh, you no. Why am I doing that? He doesn't shoot, man. Time I should have helped give him in the bonus. That time I should have gave him a little energy. I'm in the bonus. So. Need these free throws. I'm very surprised. Usually we get the Gatorade symbols, like the tired symbols, by this point in the game, but we haven't yet on any of our players. So if we could, I spoke too soon. Just what I was saying, and we get it. But I mean, once we get to half, that's like a half an energy like this. I was half right there, so pretty good energy because by the end of the first half, you get a lot of energy back. So now all the players are somewhat less tired. Mark Eden. Come on, you. Oh, no, no, no. I don't know what's going on, man. Thank you. Bring in our Kawhi soon. Gonna give King our ass. We'll bring in Kawhi. Oh, that's a good play right there. Why are they both chasing him? Like, so we got a fresh new player in here. Kawhi Leonard. Gonna do you probably. All yours, baby. All yours. Fresh off the bench. And Bernard King can come in. Where is he? Why? Green, baby. 4-point game. Feel a little bit more comfortable. Called timeout. Thank you very much. Now we'll get some energy boost. Is he quitting? Nah, he shouldn't. And we're only winning by 4. Get a rebound. Oh, jump ball. Okay. Mark even win that. Oh, look at him punch him or something. That animation. Oh! Bah. Thank you. Oh, the two players that I won't take out are Petri and Eaton. I'm gonna start calling the timeouts, dude. Give it a Kawhi. Full energy. Slam dunk. 2-point game. End of the quarter. So the fourth quarter, let me just check. I think I have like something like 3 timeouts. I'm gonna try and pace them out. And what I'm gonna do is the first timeout, I'm gonna bring Bernard King back in and leave Kawhi Leonard in. And then the second timeout, I'll probably take Randall in, put quiet power forward, or I could either take James Harden. I probably should leave James Harden. I don't know. Randall's also played pretty well. I don't know. It's a tough one. I'll take one of those two out. Our king will have high energy. I don't know if you noticed the score, but these free throws but this free throw will put us up by 9, which by all means is not a huge lead, but it's enough to kind of relax. As long as we don't do anything stupid, have the win. Oh, that block was nice. Get out of there. On timeout. I don't know how our energy's doing with this. Oh, we got Randall, and we'll put in King. This looks good right here. King and Kawhi are both in the 80s. Everyone else are both in the help about a little. And because it's a 10-point game and not super close, I don't know how many more timeouts we'll need. Shot clock. Oh, I have no idea how much time is left, but we're just going to play it slow and use those two guys, Kawhi and Bernard. Green. Kawhi's a bucket. Like, there's so many better players that I could have for like this flex position. Kawhi is just like the best player to just come off the bench for me. Best player for this. And with this, we have a 13-point lead. So really, not at all worried about losing. After the our king, so much easier than playing against all pink diamond teams, which always. I don't even care that he got the air one right there. We won anyways. Leonard was the lifesaver. Brandon King open down low. We pull the three. Can still be. Just leave these players in for the rest. Closer we'd be more. Yeah, how much time you obviously know. Hands look clear, so it's probably got to be the last minute. Here we go. We got the win. And just like that, that's my strategy. Um, won 2 games. So, do I think it's 100%? No. Played 5 games with the strategy in total, and I've won 4 of them. But having to go up against big diamond teams and whatnot. So yeah. Um, yeah. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll probably stream tomorrow.